DK Shivakumar met Mr. Kharge right after that. Now Mr. Kharge, the party president, speaking with Siddaramaiah as well. Want to quickly pull in Rahul Srivastava, National Affairs Editor, as well as Milan Sharma, who's joining us outside Mr. Kharge's residence as well. But Rahul, coming to you, winning an election with an astounding margin as what the Congress has is one thing, but keeping that momentum going is the other. The Congress party needs to make a decision, and it needs to make a decision quick and fast, especially keeping in mind the permutations, combinations which might impact Lok Sabha elections in the state. 28 seats in Karnataka. Last time around, the BJP had won 25.
Vicky, if you look at the picture right now, the kind of activities which are going on in the Congress camp, things may look bad, but I think they are not as bad as they're looking. That's my assessment. I think there is a bit of arm twisting and bargaining going on. I think DK Shivakumar knows that he is not an outright favorite as far as the MLAs are concerned. That's one very strong element, that he's not the most popular man. In fact, on the day of the legislature party meeting, there was even an idea floated that there should be a secret ballot. And Mallikarjun Kharge, as Congress president, in fact, was all for it. But that didn't happen. Eventually, what the reports which are coming from Karnataka is that Siddaramaiah eventually polled something between 105 to 108 out of the 135. That's the strength of Siddaramaiah. Second, if there has been the Ahinda vote, the left of the SC vote in terms of the Marigas and others, the Kurubas, the Vokaligas, the Muslims, all coming together, there is also a Siddaramaiah factor. You see, what were the certainties as far as the Karnataka guarantees as far as the Karnataka election for the Congress is concerned? The Kuruba vote. The Vokaligas were not always, may not be in future always with the Congress party. The Muslims and the Kurubas was one sure thing. The Kurubas don't have any problem with Vokaligas or the Lingayats. Perhaps that chemistry worked, and that's where Siddaramaiah stands very strong. I think what is happening is that Mr. DK Shivakumar has twin elements in his mind. One, he wants something sizable for his supporters and those who have voted for the back Siddaramaiah. So he wants something very chunky, and that could well be a deputy chief minister, hefty portfolios, and also retaining the president of the Karnataka Congress President.
Right.
Why I say that? Because elections for Lok Sabha are going to be held, and I think Mr. DK Shivakumar wants to control the ticket distribution as a president of the Congress party.
Rahul, I want to quickly bring Naga back into this conversation. Naga, how much of what we are witnessing from the DK Shivakumar camp is mere posturing? Somewhere down the level, has DK Shivakumar made his peace with possibly being deputy CM, continuing to be the party president in the state, and also get some key plum portfolios?
Knowing DK Shivakumar, I don't think he would settle even in the last moment. He thinks even a minute and a second remaining, he would try all his options to make sure that he sits in the chair. I don't think he would come to peace with it this soon, that the moment Mr. Kharge would have given the message, he would not be quiet. At least the message would have come out to the media by now. He has all his options up his sleeve. That either consult the MLAs from his camp, put them in a resort in Bangalore, consult them as to what is the next course of action. Do we negotiate for more portfolios from our camp end, or do we ask for nothing less than 2.5 years or 3 years? These till the on-paper announcement comes, on official announcement comes, Mr. Shivakumar is all likely to flex his muscle and arm twist the high command. The same with Mr. Siddaramaiah as well. Both these leaders are regional satraps, so that's the reason why the high command also is going slow on them and also taking it as slow as possible, because they are also looking at 2024 polls. They are equally popular in their own areas. Mr. Siddaramaiah and Shivakumar are the vote getters, are the ones who have mass appeal. That's the reason High Command also is towing the line very carefully. Don't want to upset any of these, don't want to lose any of these, and don't want...
Naga, going into
the third option is one of the leaders might just sit back and say, I have nothing.
Naga, for someone who knows the political map of Karnataka by the back of his hand, going into 2024, what would be an astute decision by the Congress, Siddaramaiah or DK Shivakumar?
Well, that's $1 million question and catch-22 situation for the High Command also. But knowing High Command and knowing Siddaramaiah camp, I think they are all in all likely to choose Mr. Siddaramaiah, even if it's a pact in the first 2.5 or 2 years, considering it's 2024. It's him who has got the votes across Karnataka, especially the Lingayat community are okay with OBC becoming the CM. It's always the legacy factor, the caste factor that comes into play favors Mr. Siddaramaiah because he's from the OBC Ahinda community. And that's where I think he might have a slight edge considering 2024 in mind.
Well, and, you know, the Congress wouldn't want to fetter away all the gains that they have made in the last 2 years of putting this Ahinda coalition together.